Hi everybody, welcome back to my 100% walkthrough of Assassin's Creed Unity. On this video we are going to be doing the Sequence 12 Memory 1, which is called the Supreme Being. Okay, so we're in Valence. It's not far from here. You need to go to the mission marker here. I won't show us running to that because it's simple. But we're coming right to the very end of the game now. And it says this is really hard, but actually I didn't find that hard. So if you do it my way, you might find it not hard at all.
What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizens' duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
Okay, so we just have to follow.
We best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
So you just follow her as you wander through all this, and you listen to the craft comments, crowd comments.
Vive Robespierre!
That's lovely.
Bravo!
Vive la liberté!
The Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre. I'll eat my hand.
Ridiculous pomp and circumstance.
So just keep following her.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
A massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
Okay, so we're looking for stuff that will incriminate Robespierre, and there's a lot of restricted areas here, so walk carefully, because if you stray into a restricted area you'll get attacked, and that you don't want. But there's little gaps where you can do this. Now when you get to here, the tent is just over the other side, as you can see. If you ever look around, there are guards around, but they don't pay much attention. There's one wandering back there, and that's the one we want to keep an eye on. He's going to go back through there, and we're going to jump the fence. And then, there we go. Now we're going to go in here.
Let's see.
Into the tent, and you want to go to this one here, right by the nearest the bell.
Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, you should do nicely.
Okay, now the next bit's a bit annoying. We just have to wait. just stand here, do not move, don't go anywhere, and just wait until you can use your disguise again. Because one of the optional objectives here is to sabotage a bell. So if we wait until we can use disguise again, which is soonish. Now we can. Then we can turn around, use disguise again and walk out without anyone seeing us and sabotage the bell, and that doesn't actually cause us to change. And then we want to get back over this way as soon as you can. Get to the area where you're no longer wanted, no longer restricted, and that's how you do it. That worked well. So now we have to go back and talk to Elise. Just making sure that you don't go anywhere near. Make sure you don't go anywhere near the blue. You do not want to be attacked. Walk carefully and stay on the border around. Once we get past this bit here, we can run again, I think. Yeah. Just bear in mind that you might be watched, so walk over to Elise, who's over here, and then we go for the next bit of the mission.
Well?
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First, Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Distract the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Okay, this is the second optional objective. We must make sure that Elise does not get detected. So there are 4 guards that are going to come up while she's doing this, and they'll get marked for us. The first one comes in front of us here. There he is, he's got a red marker over his head now. So we haven't got time to go and kill him, we're just going to whack him with that. Second one comes from the other direction, so we're going to go over to here. I'm waiting for him to come along. Here's the guy. He takes a while to see us, so he also takes a while to come into range, so you can prepare it. And there we go, second one done. And the last 2 come from the other side over here. That you can see where they are. But we're still not been spotted in an attack, so we're gonna actually sneak up behind them and just double assassinate them, and that will be enough to stop Elise. And there you go. And now we just wait for Elise to finish, and she runs off.
It is wisdom, Bravo, that our guilt.
In fact, she almost disappears, but she's run off, and now we have to go and find her again and speak to her, making sure once again you don't walk into the blue restricted areas. So this is a job which, I mean, this mission takes longer because we have to be careful, but that's the only reason it takes longer. You can't talk to her until you're no longer got conflict. So wait until it stops and then go and talk to her.
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
Okay. So now we've got to plant this list of names onto 3 people. First one's right in front of us here, but there are guards around, as you can see, and you can't kill the guards. So once again, we're going to use our friend Disguise. I went to try and do this. I went to try and do it this way, but the guards still saw me. There's the guard, and they still saw me.
Freedom and mercy.
while thousands go to the guillotine.
So we walk away from that.
What can we do?
And when we can,
The committee stands behind
use disguise.
Listen long,
There's one. Walk away and get into the crowd again. And then the next target will appear. Head your way over to the next lot of orange. Targets. Remember to stay on the right side of the blue. Just take your time. There's no rush, and we do this with minimum fuss if we can do this. Here we go.
The Supreme Being.
No, that doesn't work either. So wait again
But he's not God.
and use disguise.
Even so, nothing.
And there we go, off we go again.
This is the proper spark to light the tea.
And now get away, walk into the crowd. Don't run, just walk into the crowd. And then wait for the next marker has appeared now. It's a bit of a walk, this one. But you don't want to run too much. And again, we have to go around the blue areas. Keep heading towards it. And again, this is another one where you're going to need to use your disguise on him. Because they're over here by this tent, but they're by guards. So, when you get a chance, straight in. And then you can easily park this on them.
Unbecoming. Me? Who the hell? That should
And then get out.
Notion. What is it, sir?
And once you're out, you're done.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. It is for her, being a list of enemies of the revolution.
100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.
And that's it. That's the end of The Supreme Being. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, it's bye for now.